Hi everyone, this is Sig Suarez and welcome to another episode of Watch Manila. Today I will show you my new daily watch, the IWC Mark XX in silver dial. Before we go any further, people have been asking, is it really a silver dial or is it a white dial? It is a silver dial if you take a look at it closely. But based on the pictures and the press materials, it does indeed look white. So, whatever you want to call it, the silver or the white dial, it's just really beautiful. So, this watch was something that people did not see coming. However, in our previous video, the Mark XX review, we shared with you some information from IWC sources that they would come out with a silver and white dial. So when I saw this one in picture for the first time, when they shared that information for the first time, I knew I had to have it. It was so beautiful in that picture and I know it would turn out to be more beautiful in person. So this was officially released early June by IWC. It started popping up in their websites and also their press material came out in June. I was fortunate to have been able to purchase this watch 2 months ago around April. So I've had that chance to take a look at the watch, review it, and use it on a daily basis. So today we're going to take a look at some of the things which I really love about this watch and some of the things which I was surprised about this watch. Before we go any further, let's do an unboxing of this watch. So you get this white IWC box, and when you open it, you see the pouch which contains the watch. Now we set it aside first and we go to the contents of the drawer below. So you take a look, you have the instruction manual on top. You get to see everything you need for your Mark XX. You get your warranty card at the back. The next is the Eas-X Change manual. It says there how to remove the bracelet and to put on the strap. The next is the IWC cleaning cloth. So this is a microfiber cloth which you get with every IWC. And this one is the receipt. So now let's go to the watch proper. This IWC travel leather case has the watch in it, and we're going to show you again that there's a compartment inside that watch pouch. So to the right side, you will have that button which you can press. Ideally, it will contain your ring, but for this one, I put the extra links, and this one is the pin pushers for the adjustment of the bracelet. So you can remove links easily with your bracelet. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Watch Manila and like this video. Also, please visit us on Instagram at watch_MNL. We have an amazing follower base there and everyone's really interacting with each other. So please do follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and all our social media accounts. Okay, so let's now go to the things which I like about this watch. Well, I like everything about this watch. You take a look at it, it's just really nice. Start with the design. Look at that silver white dial. Isn't that just special? It goes well with a bracelet or with a leather or rubber strap. Second thing which I like about it is the Eas-X Change. So the Eas-X Change is very simple. I've demonstrated it in the video which we've released previously on the Mark XX review, but I'll show you again. So this is the bracelet. Remove and remove. So that's about it. We put on the rubber strap, snap it there, and snap it there. Just like that, we have it on an orange rubber strap. Now you want to switch to a leather, just look at this one at the bottom, click on it, goes right off. Click, goes right off. Get your strap, put it here, goes right in, put it here, goes right in. So it's very easy to exchange the strap with the IWC proprietary feature of the Eas-X Change. Now we go to another feature which I like about this watch. It's the 120-hour power reserve. I mean, 120 hours, that's 5 days. If you take a look at your ordinary Rolex watch, it's at 70, 72 hours. The older ones at around 48 hours. Tudor watches are at 70. Omega usually at around 60. So you have this watch hovering at Rolex price territory, Omega territory, and even Tudor territory. And you have a 120-hour power reserve. That's just amazing. And I've tested it. I left this watch Thursday night and it ran out of power Tuesday night. So that was exactly 5 days. It's really amazing because you can leave it Thursday, you can strap on your other watches, and when you go back Monday or Tuesday, you could just pick it up and wear your watch going to work. The next thing which I like about this is the quick adjustment tool here in the bracelet. This is one of the most underrated bracelets in the watch industry. So if you take a look at the IWC bracelet, it will give you micro adjustments. So let's say it's hot today, you want your watch a little loose. Just remove it, look at the IWC button, press it and adjust your watch. And it becomes cold, you need the watch to be a little tighter. Just click that IWC button there and it slides going through a more tight situation. So this is really an amazing fit. And having owned a Jubilee bracelet from Rolex, I would say that this one actually has a better fit. That 5-link bracelet is just something amazing. Now the next thing which I like about this watch is the travelability, if there's even such a word. Now, during my last travel to Europe, where I picked this watch up, I had a hard time selecting a watch because I wanted a watch which was decent enough, and at the same time I needed a watch which would fly under the radar. And you know, we have a lot of street crime right now in the US, in Europe, so I didn't want to have any problem. So I ended up using my Tag Heuer Monaco, which was really an amazing watch. And I have another video coming up about that Monaco travel experience. So that is one of the things which I think this watch will shine on. No one can identify this watch from a kilometer away, from hundreds of meters away. But a Rolex Oyster bracelet, a Tudor Oyster bracelet, or even their new Jubilee bracelet, or even an Omega Speedmaster or Seamaster is identifiable from hundreds of meters away, and you have a higher chance of getting into trouble with those watches because of these street crimes in Europe and in the United States. So this one, no one will bother you with this one. Now, the next thing which I like about this watch is the legibility and the readability of the time. Whatever angle I have, it's just very legible. Even if I put it like this, I could read the time. Because of the anti-reflective coating and because of that silver dial, it's just a perfect combination to give you that best angle every single time. Now I won't go to other details with this watch because I've gone through it in my other video. You have that 100 meters waterproof wherein you'll never bring your watch down 100 meters and so on and so forth. You're gonna have so much discussion. Now you're gonna ask, is there anything which you don't like about this watch? Not really, but there was something which I was surprised with about this watch. It's the first time I purchased a metal bracelet for the IWC. So I got this one on a metal bracelet configuration. And the metal bracelet is a little hefty. So I wasn't expecting that this bracelet would be that heavy, but it's just right. I mean, my expectation to the reality was just a little off on the bracelet, but it's fine because sometimes you just want that little heft to go with your watch. The other watches I have were a little lighter on the wrist, but this one gives you that heft. So for me, it's just that right amount of heft, but I was surprised with it. I wasn't expecting it to weigh this heavy. But it's nothing which will really bother you. You can work through your day with it and it's perfectly fine. Now, how is it on a daily wear? I've owned other IWC models and I know how it is to have it on a daily basis. But this one is just how I expected it. You could go on with your day and you could rely on this watch so much. Like, it will just stay there. No one will bother you. No one will say, wow, is that a Pepsi? Is that a Daytona? Is that a whatever, a Panda? It will fly under the radar. So if you're that type of person who doesn't want to be bothered that much on that hype, this watch is for you. And this is just so reliable. Just look at it. Oh, okay, it's this time. Oh, okay, the date is correct. This one is just really perfectly sitting on your wrist. You sign some papers, it's not bothersome. You walk, it's just fine. It's not too heavy. Gives you that proper heft. You do your shopping, you do your groceries. It's really perfect for anything outside. You decide to travel, you decide to go out of town, it's perfect. Strap on that rubber strap, that leather strap, it's perfect. So this watch will really go with you wherever you need to go. Now I will wrap this one up by saying that this watch is probably not the most beautiful watch. This watch probably doesn't have the best movement. Some are even complaining about the Val Fleurier movement, saying that it's not in-house. That's for another day. This watch doesn't go deepest in the oceans. This watch will not go perfectly with the suit and tie because there's a better watch for it. They're probably right, you're probably right. But as a total package and coming in with an SRP of 405,000 pesos as of today, this watch will give you the best value for your money. And currently today, this watch is my favorite daily watch. And previous to this one, I've been wearing the Rolex Explorer a lot, and I would say that this one has dethroned the Rolex Explorer as something which I would just pull out and wear with any attire. And just before I end, just another tidbit. This is something which I failed to mention during the video. I love IWC as a brand. They've been taking care of their clients ever since way back. I could remember George Kern before. He's making sure that everyone is getting their money's worth and everyone is being paid attention to. So we've been welcomed in HK, in Hong Kong, in Dubai, in Spain, and everywhere. And I totally love the brand. They totally care for their clients and they have one of the best after sales service as a brand. And I just have nothing bad to say about IWC. And today, IWC has been more aggressive than ever before. And IWC has been doing a lot of great things recently. So I expect to see more exciting things from IWC and more exciting watches ahead. So thank you for watching this video. And I hope you will join me in the next episode. Again, this is Sig Suarez. And continue to join me. Watch the watches.